on. Okay. Nah, I am. It's a lot for me to go through. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Robin.
She is.
And this is Hank.
I am.
I claim him. He is my squishy. He's mine.
Bad squishy.
You're a goofball.
We're bad squishy.
So, anyway, as most of you guys know, my husband's a Marine, and we lived aboard this base called McCaxey Marine Corps Ground Combat Center for quite a long time. We're the golden moldies of this base. However, when we explain where we're located, we generally tell you guys we're located outside of Joshua Tree National Park.
The easiest way to think about where we're at is we're an hour north of Palm Springs, but we're halfway between San Diego and Las Vegas.
But to give kind of an idea of where we went, we wanted to show you guys how to get here and what it is. But for those military families that may travel to Joshua Tree or coming to San Diego or California or even into LA, thought they might hit the desert community and take a look around, give you guys an idea of what 29 Palms has as far as an RV park on base, and tell you what we got.
The problem is, with that being said, that's what this base is for. Not a lot of shopping. The nearest Walmart's an hour away.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
The nearest big town with a shopping mall is an hour and a half drive away. And actually, if you drive the full way to get to the mall, it's about an hour 45 to 2 hours to get there because of traffic. If you're coming to 29 Palms and you can't get on here, there is another trailer park that's just outside here, right next to the golf course.
And I'll see if I can put the hyperlink below, along with the other one out in Joshua Tree that is not far from here. That is actually a pretty good site for you to go to. I'll put all the links in below regarding this base and the requirements to get access to this, what is called Twilight Dunes RV Park here in 29 Palms. Now, as far as the overall appearance of this lovely RV park here on base, it is a desert. There is no extra fanciful. You get a dirt lot to park your rig in.
It's not level. You will need blocks.
You will need blocks. You'll need some way to level your rig because if you have a self-leveling system, it's going to level itself out and it's going to give you an error code. You do have a concrete pad to park your secondary vehicle or your towing vehicle on, and you also get a shed. They provide a shed.
And the concrete pad for your vehicle does have a shelter awning of it, but it's corrugated tin. So. But
you do get utilities, electric and water is provided, and you do have a sewer.
And you have full true hookups where each one of the pedestals has 50 amp,
and
30 amp, and 110 hooked in all. Yeah. So you've got all kind of hookups. Even if you're just bringing a pop-up trailer where you just need to run an extension cord to run a few things, it'll work.
The only thing that is not provided for you is cable and internet. That is something that you'll have either bring it with you, or if you're here for a long stay, you'll have to go to one of the offset, say AT&T or Time Warner Cable, which is now Spectrum out here. Right now, if you are going to be here for a long stay, and they will give you an address, actual site-specific address, and provide you a mail key to go to the actual specific mailbox here at your site to pick up your mail to be delivered to your site. So that's a very nice convenience out here.
And they do offer up to 1 year. 1 year long reservations or leases, however you want to call it.
Yeah, that's the caveat. You have to be stationed here to get that 1 year.
Yeah, if you don't have orders here, the longest you can make a reservation for is 1 month.
Put the hyperlink, and you can call them to verify that information. Again, from this time of filming, because things can change. We do have, just to let you know, and if you are coming out to the desert, it's always good to please have a secondary source of electricity. Generator, something like that, because we do have fluctuations on the grid out here. We've already had 3 power outages already. But just to let you know, if you are coming out here, that is what you really do need to take in consideration, especially the time of the year. At 9:44 at night, people came out to make sure that we had what we needed, and that's pretty awesome. And so.
If you have anything larger than a pop-up trailer or an off-road trailer, you definitely want to.
Do not take that dirt road they suggest. Take the road that we tell you, because
you'll see why when you watch the video. It's
pretty insane. But I hope you enjoyed the video that we're going to put in that starts right about. Hello everybody, this is Robin with Living Life's Journey, and welcome to San Bernardino County, home of Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center, 29 Palms. What you're seeing before you is downtown 29 Palms proper. This is where you, depending on the location where you're coming from, if you're coming down through 10 or off the 10 to the 62 highway, or what is better known as 29 Palms Highway, this is heading towards Adobe Road. Just to let you guys know, in this area, the Sheriff's Department is highly visible, and they do patrol the area. So because the speed limits do fluctuate, you'll be looking at speeds of anywhere from 35, 40, and 55 miles an hour, depending on the location that you're at. So just be observant. I just want you guys to know, if you are visiting the area, this is what you're looking at. So when you do come to Adobe Road, you'll be going northbound at this point, heading towards McCaxey. So when you get closer, you'll see signs showing the area towards base. So welcome aboard. As you continue heading northbound, you'll pass 2 Mile Road, Indian Trail, and Condor. You'll need to be in your left-hand lane as you proceed to head to the main gate. I would also have all your identification and proof of insurance as you do enter the gate. They may do a random vehicle check. Don't be afraid. It's nothing massive. It's just something they do as you enter this base. We are a training facility, and they do 100% ID check as you enter. So again, be in your full left-hand lane as they come forward, and they do check your ID. Just have all your vehicle windows down. Those are your front windows where you're driving your passenger side, so they can visually see all people inside the vehicle. It is very simple. They'll do a pass-through, and then you're good to go. So now that you have access to the base, you are now on 29 Palms. You'll proceed forward at 25 miles an hour until you pass a security barrier feature that is located just shortly in front of you. Then you'll proceed to move over into your right-hand lane. Once you pass the bend in the road, you'll notice that the speed light is in front of you. The street light is in front of you. That is where you're going to be making your right-hand turn on Duval. People call it Duval or Duvalle. It doesn't matter. Whatever you call it, that's where you're going to make your right-hand turn. Once you reach the corner of Duval on Adobe, you have plenty of room to make no matter how big your rig is, to make a proper right-hand turn. Just be aware that the lane that you're coming into does have a left-hand turn lane, but you do have enough room on your left and right to do so. Believe me, we tried it. You got it. As you make your way heading eastbound on Duval, you're going to notice that there are crosswalks. Please be observant. Even if the light is not blinking right there, there could be children or families trying to make that street into housing. Just be aware, we had families get hit in that intersection. The speed limit here is 35 miles an hour. You're going to also be passing on your right hand side a gas station. That is your shopette, as well as a gas station. You're going to notice right across the street a little building that is De Carlo's. They have Italian food as well as pizza. I like their pizza. Margherita pizza is awesome. You're also going to notice that they are rebuilding the Burger King there. Then across the street on your left hand side is where they are making the new TLF, or the ends of the core. And here up ahead, you're going to be pulling into your left hand lane to be making, and this is where it's a tight fit, but you can do it, make your left hand turn and then immediate right hand turn into the check-in facility, which is known as the Sleepy Tortoise or TLF, temporary lodging facilities. Also where you're going to check into the Twilight Dunes RV park is here. As you see, there's a sign that says RV check-in right here. So I'm going to introduce you to Isaiah the Bear. Now, Isaiah the Bear thinks he knows it all, thinks he knows everything about this base and can get you to your Twilight Dunes location with ease. Except I don't think Isaiah really knows everything that he thinks he knows, and this is the reason why. So let's go ahead and take a look at why I have difficulties with Isaiah the Know-It-All Bear. Now, if you look in front of you, you can see this parking lot. It looks like it doesn't really have ease of movement as far as getting your rig, your RV, your mobile home, whatever it may be, out of this park. You can. They have done some adaptations to it. It can get you out of here. Believe me, I kind of was iffy about it because I've lived here on base and it didn't look like they did much. It goes from a dirt lot to a paved parking lot that is the base library, secondary base library, back onto the street. So you can easily move out to do so. They added this feature a while back, so I'm really happy that they've done this. you're going to go back out onto Duval. You're going to make a left-hand turn. Make sure when you're at the TLF that you get a map of the base so you can see all the wonderful amenities that you do have access to, such as the commissary, the base exchange, the bowling alley, movie theater, all these different little things that are all over the base that you can have access to while you're here on base. As you're making your way on Duval, you're going to see that you're going back into a housing area, and that's what makes things a little confusing when you're looking at the map. Now, they're going to show you a dirt road, and this is where I disagree with Isaiah the bear. When we were told to go on this the first time and we took a drive-through, if you like maybe going off-roading and you're on a, I don't know, one of those off-wheel bikes or whatever, sure, go for it. Taking your rig, your RV, your mobile home, I would highly not, I would tell you no, do not do this. You would cause massive damage to your rig, to your vehicle. There's heavy pits and divots in this road caused from the heavy rains, and it would cause massive damage if you take your vehicle, your RV through this thing, and I would highly discourage you from doing so. So this road, this dirt road, is a no-no. Just don't. So we're going to start all over and have another conversation with Isaiah the bear. He don't think he knows what he thinks he knows, but we're going to give him another shot because he says, oh, sorry, wrong road, let's try again. So my husband's going to give him another shot. So here we go. Now, as we hit the road one more time, you're going to see that dirt road that we went on. And again, I'm going to say really strenuously express, do not go down that road. But the road that we're going to take you on this one, and I'm going to say, you can take it if you want to, but if you have a big rig, don't. It is a one-way road. This is Rainbow Canyon Road. It's a narrow road. It's a one-vehicle road. Families park on one side of the road, as you can see, and there's a lot of activity that takes place in this. This is a military community, base housing, and there's a lot of things that take place. And Lord forbid, if you happen to come on a day such as trash day or there's somebody moving, you're not going to be able to move. You're going to be stuck. So just don't. So here we are, once again, having another conversation with Isaiah, the know-it-all bear. Now, my husband and Isaiah are kind of explaining how things are going to be, and Isaiah is kind of apologizing for putting us down a couple roads that just might be sticky and we shouldn't go. So we're going to show Isaiah the way that we would choose, and also the one we tell you guys to go to make sure that no damage comes to your rig. Now, as we get back onto Duval, we're going to pass the two roads that we kind of, tell you are no-goes for us, but we would show you the road that we would choose. You're going to get all the way like you're going off, preparing to go off base. This would be the back gate, which is known as Condor Gate. It's not, you're going to then make your right-hand turn when you get to the sign that says Adobe Flats. This is another community, but you notice it is a two-laned road. It's open, it's beautiful, it's a great way. You're not going to have any problems accessing it or maneuvering your rig down this road. It's wonderful. You're going to continue down this road. You're going to notice on your right-hand side a community center. It has a park, a pool, a dog park in it, around it. So you'll notice that that's the community center. Right across the street, you'll notice a sign that says Adobe Flats. This is when you're going to be more observant because right after that, the road after is Karen Road. That is a road that you're going to be making a right-hand turn to proceed to head down into the RV park, Twilight Dunes RV Park. This road, again, is another wide, open two-lane road, so you'll be having no problems maneuvering your vehicle, tow vehicle, or RV down the road. As you notice, right here is beautiful and wide. And it takes you all the way down into Twilight Dunes. Now, again, like we said, it is a dusty, duny desert community, but it is a wonderful community in its whole. It's a beautiful environment to be around. You're close to all the military, accoutrement that you can have, your exchange, your commissary, and all those. So I hope you take a look at this access and your ability to come out here in the desert and enjoy what you have. So I hope you enjoyed this wonderful tour of Twilight Dunes RV Park and what you have out here on Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center. So you guys take care, love one another, and Have a magnificent day. Bye, everybody.